face the red-hot Tyler Fitzgerald, who's
in his last start against the Mariners. Pay attention to that sinker usage.
Ball's lobbed to right center field. Long run for Meadows into that alley. He's not going to get there, and it one hops the wall. Thankfully, would have been.
And you're right. It's a good thing that bounced over the fence.
Final wild card spot in the National League. Atlanta. They did not get any favors.
These players.
2-2 off speed.
Playing great baseball.
That is away. A great field for the strike zone for Lamont Wade Jr. It's going to be very important to both teams today.
That part of the plate.
In the air, right field side, Akil Baddoo.
Altuve ready, Paxton
now.
ready.
He is in to make the catch.
And that one deep into the hole and a base hit. He has really hurt Paxton in his career.
The whole
13
way
for
he was
38.
Go, and he broke
with a couple of home runs.
Base can be as Conforto stands in and joined the sac fly parade the other day.
To concentrate really on following through. In a Conforto.
And that was
there. I don't want to throw it there, yet you do. You talk yourself into it just like that.
So if we watch his delivery, what part of
just because the right-hander hitter is standing in there and you're able to get through it to that spot.
0-1 lobbed over second into short center. It's a base hit. One run is home. Meadows bid to the plate on Wade will be cut off, and the Giants. Mike Yastrzemski in the batter's box. Now there
yourself.
Got to. Little number, first base side of the mound. Montero does gather it nicely for out number 2. That could have been real trouble if it got past the horizontal. It takes cold.
Speed and body action. Selling.
Like that.
Yeah.
Ground ball first base side, and Bly Madris handles the final out of a 2-run first inning.
They renamed this, especially for the adventurous out here, call it McCovey. To be like back when Bonds was on his home run chase, you just had to be more than 3,000 home runs hit and never won by a right-handed hitter, which is pretty wild when you think about it. So anyway, we're out here.
I'm breaking it in.
All right.
Don't even ask.
I've been waiting for my big break.
Yeah, I'm the
crickets.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's the same.
Take me down into the kayak.
There's a base hit into left field.
I'm not sure if I would use plural.
Oh well, a partial cricket.
Yeah, no. Dylan Dingler drills this ball center field. Ramos back at the track, and the wall, it's gone! I think the Giants.
Their arms up in the air.
Thank you.
Wait, you know.
So, we can't tell you the starboard from the, is it the port side?
Do it too on Baddoo. And that's up high. The first home run, we got Johnny in a boat. We got John Miller under attack by a baseball. Dylan Dingler's first home run. Johnny, take us to break. We're watching it.
Way to go, Dingler. We're going to go track down that home run ball. We're going to try to make waves out here at McCovey.
That did end up in the Tiger bullpen. Dylan Dingler was a defense. 2-1. Inside, 3-0 trying to shut down San Francisco, and it starts with ball 4. Encarnacion walks. Our Miller Lite moment into
just to the right part of center field, right into the Tigers bullpen. He was known for in the minor leagues.
In the air, left field side, Malloy on the move toward the line, and he will make the catch right at the line for out number 1.
But just so good to see him kind of have that, take that next step this year. You know, the Tigers kept waiting.
Look out, A.J. Hinch. 1-2. Oh.
When you see it, boom, and then just the bottom drops out of it. Dylan Dingler even kind of double clutched on that one.
And it leads to a ground ball base hit into center field.
Force out anywhere.
So I choose my next words carefully.
It's the other thing. I think about the pitch count.
That ball's whacked to right center field. Meadows and Baddoo, and Parker gets sideswiped by Baddoo. He gets up to throw it in, and there are 2 away. Oh my goodness, charging hard in his peripheral vision, which led.
Let that happen again. I'm getting everything I can.
Well, and the funny part about it, 1-1. Fouled away. Ramos. He pokes it down the right field side, an arching foul. Yeah, isolating the variable in Major League Baseball is just a lost cause, right? It's played outdoors. It's 10. Then no fries.
Oh, yeah.
By a mile. This is 1-1 that you would think has some affiliation with the Bulls, a third baseman you may know.
Team.
Those Twins teams. Strike 3. It's a high fastball from Birdsong. So we mentioned he's from Illinois. As the story goes, his dad
drove all the way out to Milwaukee.
From California?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Sure. The way
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And he just said
had to somehow talk his way out of it.
Oh my gosh. That's kind of the way to do it, right?
I see him kind of flinch towards second. Not sure if he was actually going or he was just getting ready to take that secondary lead.
Now let's see. 3-2 coming. Keith strikes out. Two down now. A message from Tiger Law. You did it for us.
You had something to do with pick the stick, right?
Line drive second base. Down number 2.
Back after him again, and it's a good sign when he starts landing that and starting to land those fastballs consistently. Yeah.
He tried to call, but just because you call for it doesn't mean you have to get it.
Nope. When it's late like that, he doesn't want to disrupt Montero's timing.
That's a really red-hot Tyler Fitzgerald swing and a
in
very
his last
quick
start
inning
against the Mariners.
Pay
attention to that sinker usage.
Tickets. Tigers have the. That's a team game here at this ballpark. Typically, you'll see
leftovers.
All of your leftovers. 2-2. That's down today. Birdsong and Montero. This to shortstop. Fitzgerald throws to first. I want to see if you agree with this. Would you say the best changeup that came out of Birdsong's hand, though, recognizable?
Yeah, I would just hate to have any of my uncouth changeup.
You threw an uncouth changeup. Can look elegant in your tuxedo. Even if you don't agree, I'm glad I said it. To right field, Yastrzemski makes the catch.
Well, no, it's not that I don't.
First pitch. In the air left field. Conforto with rhythmic steps to the corner to create out number 3. Real fan, because their team's not playing, but they're here to represent anyway, and that's just the essence of baseball. As Parker Meadows makes the catch on Patrick Bailey, there's 1 away, and get ready for an exciting week. The Little League Classic. That should be very exciting for.
I mean, everybody that plays Little League dreams of one day stadium. I mean, that's like a little big league stadium for these kids.
Montero snaps that up and underhands to first. Another quick 2 outs for Montero. So look,
now he's settled in, finding that.
Talking about 13 straight strikes as well. Here's another comebacker. A couple of boomerangs for Montero, and he's cooking, Dan. League home run. It went just right of center field, and he shoots this ball in the air once again, right center field. Dingler one more time to the track, and that'll be a ground rule double, bouncing off the track and over. Man, oh man,
was
that's
waiting for it and all over it.
I am thinking right now. That was in his last start. I mean, Anders. That's high in the air, but playable into right center field for Baddoo. Ramos is underneath. Dingler is going to tag, and this throw is not going to get there. Dingler to third base, one away, and Veerling will bat. Infield in, and I said it kind of quizzical.
Been used quite a bit.
Might have actually gotten it up and over. Don't tell Matt. Line drive, fair, hugging the line. Matt Veerling powers a curveball right around the chalk, and it's 4-2. So it's a risk reward. Like,
let's see if we can get a knockout blow from Andy.
He almost actually literally knocked out Miller. Right back at him, and the throw is on time. Veerling to third.
At all these bullpen games as of late.
John ever do to anybody except tell marvelous baseball.
Out of it.
And Colt Keith likes left on left, evidently. Again, an RBI single this time, and it's 5-2.
Way off those left-handers, just tremendous at bats. We know he can hit a.
He swung at that pitch that was off the plate. I mean,
that he made an out.
Third base side, Chapman on the charge, on the move, on the throw, and a scoop by Wade retires the side. Nice play on both corners, but Colt Keith left on left. Dance collectibles and more. You can find him at MLB through the last 8 Giants.
At that slider now.
That was not where he wanted it, and
no.
Fitzgerald missed it anyway. Meadows in center makes the catch. He made the call. He's got the ball, and now a message from FanDuel Sportsbook.
You know, came right in and just didn't want it.
That Parker Meadows is louder and more decisive.
It can be right off that knob without hitting a hand and their zone. Yeah.
Line drive toward the brick wall there, and that's, you can bring a glove and do all you want with the glove, but that's still.
With those four-seam fastballs.
Missed there with a changeup. It's a one-out walk for Lamont Wade Jr. In the first inning. And a ground ball to shortstop. McKinstry has to give some ground, get it to Keith. He snaps off a throw. That's 2. It's a double play. Wow, Colt just reached back and for a really impressive one at that. And Colt under the wire for a double play.
Now, but then Colt Keith with that added zip.
And here's some zip toward the left field corner for Urshela. That is a foul ball.
But just the way sidearm didn't drop down, but right over the top.
In basket.
Good throw. And once he got that good throw.
2-1. Oh, that is just emergency, defensive, get out of my kitchen. 2-2. Parker lobs this ball to right field, but right at Yastrzemski. These are good at bats from Parker Meadows.
I was just going to say the same thing. So they can keep him in the lineup because of his defense.
Exactly. It's the in a low risk sort of at bat. If you're going to hit street. (3-2). What's he going to say now? We know what his favorite. Jelly is on to face Dylan Dingler.
Much just sinker knuckle curve. Copter straight down.
Just plunging at.
So he's got good control with everything going on.
Leader, literally. 3-2, rip to third, right at Chapman. Safe at second base. And remember, the Giants don't have their challenge, so that safe is going to stick.
A little different there.
No, that wasn't a so there. I just 2-0. Baddoo hits it well, right center field. Ramos is back. He's at the warning track, and he starts to coast to make the catch and retire the side.
He was scheduled to run the bases today. That's kind of the next step. Riley Green is a big part of this offense. They're looking forward to getting
Carpenter soon, Johnny.
Kerry Carpenter, same deal. He's on rehab assignment. So hopefully with that, you know, again, that deal with that lumbar stress.
Look out, Malloy back to the warning track in the wall. Jahan runs into the wall, can't make the catch. And now it's up to Meadows to back it up and throw it in to third base. It's 3 bases for the leadoff man here in the 6th, Michael Conforto. First pitch is a strike. So no extra movement. Flicked out to center, and Ramos.
Tigers do have that one-run lead.
Like that.
Just perfect. Right out of your mouth into God's ears, and boom, base hit.
See, that doesn't help matters when I say the words no hitter.
Not like I can only hit left-handers.
Well, it's what came first, the chicken or the egg. Fouled away. On the ground, a shortstop. Fitzgerald was behind the umpire. He has to flip it, and everything was in motion there to not allow for the double play. I mean, Tyler Holton, first pitch. As we thought, Javi by 0-2. Up and out, one ball.
Factor that AJ has in Tyler Holton in any kind of
2-2 on the ground, third base side, and a bobble from Urshela. He was rounding into that throw of his, but couldn't secure it and then throw it. I agree fully with you. There's a bunt, third base side of the mound. Holton throws it to first to get the out. Yeah, it's an interesting bunt. You do it left on left because you feel like Ramos has a better shot. 6 innings so far with the Tigers.
And Hannafy Gerald at second base because he did steal. Look.
And then home outside.
And then home.
In Brendan Hannafy's 8th major league game, that swerves outside. 3-1. He got inside on him. Ramos grounds it to third. Urshela on target. And 2 down. It's a big pitch, Dan.
I mean, that was a great shot. Just how it looks straight.
For a triple last time. He's ahead 2-0. Chopper right side. Ibanez, the feed. Hannafy gets out of the trouble here in the 7th inning. Purposes. AJ Hinch is going to live with the left on left match. Parker's ahead 2-0 on. 2-1.
93 miles an hour.
I do wonder, Dan, if the Giants
coming right on the outside part of the plate.
2-0. Have Baду, the left-hander.
Start him right there and let it sweep across the plate.
Make you think about it first with a sinker that's
Giving him alone.
oh boy.
Oh.
That is just absolutely not a strike. With the stuff people have in Major League Baseball, he goes between the legs there to come up with that ball and end the inning. It's part of the reason for the challenge system is because the stuff's gotten so good. Hannafy to face Matt Chapman first in this.
Driven in by Matt Chapman for the Giants.
Tapper third base side. And it lands on the dirt and goes veering foul. The low-speed chase.
Devastating sinker.
1-2 slider hit in the air, right center field. Meadows is not going to get to it this time, and Chapman's thinking 3. And he's in there headlong. Parker met infield in. Ground ball to short. Javi's coming home. Chapman is caught up in between third and home. Now Canna is going to run for second base. The Tigers get. Now Bailey, strike 1.
And that's why Canna, at least to get into scoring position, he doesn't get.
1-1. Snap throw to second by Dingler is not in time. 2-1. Chopper back to the mound. Now Hannafy's got a chance at second base. Javi's going to run him down. Throw to third. Urshela with the tag. Canna is out. The Giants are reenacting the Encarnacion. First pitch.
Of commotion for Hannafy. He went out to settle him down.
Well, in Major League history. Third base. Urshela typical 5-3 to close out an intriguing, adventurous 8th inning.
Boy, that's not the way it started. But or as a starter, they signed him, brought him over here to be in the. They navigate that 9th inning.
Will Vest was up on this road trip so far.
Some heartbreak.
Benchmark to clear. Ground ball, first base side, and foul. Two on Baddoo. On the ground up the middle. That's a base knock. So Matt Vierling, in case you games of the Tigers, so it's a cross-sectional 0-1. Almost hit him. Long hold, 1-1. Fouled away.
If he's given anything away, and he just looks.
He holds, and there's strike 3. There's one gone. Jordan Hicks at one point, the 100 fastball. Right at shortstop. Fitzgerald has out number 2 in his glove.
Yeah, Nikhil Baddoo did not move that ball.
Both Keith looks at ball 1. Late swing and a strike on a 2-1.
Or even a gapper just to watch Nikhil Baddoo run. See that helmet fly off right around, coming around second base, in between second and third.
That ball's ripped into right center field. Baddoo will head for third, and the Tigers have